Nintendo quietly fixes more Switch 1 games for Switch 2, but Resident Evil 4 is still a mess. Nintendo continues to fine-tune its backwards compatibility efforts for the next-gen Switch 2, patching several more classic Switch titles so they play as intended on the new hardware. But not every update is smooth sailing. One major fan favorite is still barely playable. Earlier this week, news dropped that NieR Automata is finally running properly on Switch 2 after players reported long-standing issues. However, that's not the only title to get a compatibility fix. Nintendo's latest firmware update rolled out patches for a handful of other popular games, ensuring smoother performance and fewer crashes. You can check out the full update details on Nintendo Everything's coverage here. https://nintendoeverything.com/switch-2-and-switch-update-1-out-patch-notes. Here's the full list of titles reportedly fixed this week. Doom and Doom 2. Guardian Tales. NieR Automata. Skies Above. Sugar Dew Island. Super Mega Baseball 4. Time Spinner. But here's where it gets controversial. While some games are being rescued by these updates, others are breaking in new ways. According to recent reports, Sports Party suffers a bizarre bug. If players wait too long, about 30 seconds, on the title screen, the game malfunctions. Fortunately, jumping through the intro screens quickly appears to bypass the issue. More concerning, however, are the new problems found in Resident Evil 4 and Blades of Darkness. Both are reportedly facing progression-blocking bugs that prevent players from advancing, a serious headache for anyone revisiting these fan favorites through backward compatibility. And there's more drama simmering in the community. After this month's previous firmware update, players noticed that Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl began crashing unexpectedly. You'd expect the new version 21.0.1 patch to resolve that, but according to fresh feedback from players on Reddit, those issues persist even after the supposedly fixed update. Nintendo's ongoing mission to make Switch 1 games fully functional on Switch 2 hardware has been a months-long saga. The company has already pushed out multiple fixes across previous months, July, August, September, October, and November 2025, as documented in detailed lists on Nintendo Everything. See them here. https://nintendo-everything.com/switch-2-backward-compatibility-fixes-July-2025. Here. https://nintendo-everything.com/nintendo-switch-2-backward-compatibility-fixes-August-2025. Here. https://nintendo-everything.com/nintendo-switch-2-backward-compatibility-fixes-September-2025. Here. https://nintendo-everything.com/nintendo-switch-2-backward-compatibility-fixes-October-2025. And here. https://nintendo-everything.com/nintendo-switch-2-backward-compatibility-fixes-November-2025. But here's the part most players are debating. Should Nintendo have anticipated these issues before launch, or is it reasonable to expect so many post-release patches given the complexity of hardware transitions? Backward compatibility used to be a given. Now it feels like a work-in-progress feature. What do you think? Are players being too hard on Nintendo? Or does a company of this size owe fans a smoother experience out of the gate? Share your thoughts below. This one's bound to spark discussion.